I'm back after quite a long break. I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you're having a great New Year, even though it's just the 2nd of January. If you've got any New Year's resolutions, drop a comment and let me know. It doesn't have to be anything political. I'm just really interested. For me, I've got some. I like to go to the gym. I like to try and get up earlier, have a healthier lifestyle. So please let me know. I'm really, really interested. Also, 2024, I've got big plans for this channel. Look, the commentary videos I do every day, that's only an aspect of Turn Left. It's not the whole thing. I need to be more obvious about it. It needs to be more proactive. I'm currently working on a historical video essay, which won't be out for a few months, but I want it to be really professional, high quality video editing, graphics, etc. I also want this year to be the year where Turn Left really breaks through and, dare I say, becomes officially part of the left. But I'm being ambitious. Also, before we get into the actual video, I will be responding to your comments. Now, the channel put out a poll saying if this post gets 500 likes, Curtis Daly will respond to your comments every single Friday. Now, we asked for 500 likes. For a channel that's 5,000 subs, 500 likes is almost impossible. We kind of knew that because we weren't sure if we were going to do it, so we kind of set the bar really high. But it got 250 likes, which is more than any other post the channel's done. So we are going to do it. So very soon, yes, every Friday, I will respond to your comments. I think it's really important to get the audience more engaged. I think if there's any part of an analysis that I've missed out, people can point out. That's great. Or if there's any points of contention, I really want to know. So I think that's really important to get more engagement with the viewers. But let's get into the video. And, it may be a new year, but that doesn't change anything in regards to the political landscape. The Israel-Palestine conflict isn't going away anytime soon, nor is the deranged conversation that comes with it. Now, you might have heard of this organization called Stop Anti-Semitism. It's prolific on Twitter. On the face of it, it sounds good, right? We all want to stop anti-Semitism, but with anything in the media discourse, it's never that straightforward, especially when we talk about racism. I mean, this country is really bad at having a real and honest conversations about it. But this account isn't really about stopping anti-Semitism. Rather, it's a pro-Israel Zionist outlet. I mean, they've engaged in bad faith many times. And this latest one from them isn't any different. So yesterday, they tweeted this. Miami, a woman with a Palestine sticker on her laptop was spotted at Motec, one of the most popular Israeli eateries in South Florida. Some patrons were extremely bothered by the Palestinian sticker. Would you be? They also included an image of the person, which is incredibly creepy, since she's just trying to enjoy her smoothie or whatever she's having. Now, I've actually blurred the picture myself. Because, she has a right to privacy. But on the official account, you can see her face in full. We are at a stage where simply having a Palestinian flag or sticker gets you doxxed online, not by random trolls, but supposedly by anti-racist organizations. Now, I scrolled down to the comments, and the first one, it was just from some randomer. It's just nuts. Just nuts. She may have been trying to get a rise out of people. As long as she behaved as a regular patron, ignoring her is the best thing people can do. By being a regular patron, you should just ignore her anyway. Why would you engage in her if she's doing nothing? Now, the official account responded and said this. The individual was reportedly glaring at numerous Jewish patrons wearing kippahs. Maybe, just maybe, she's looking around thinking, why are there people taking pictures of me? This is just utterly deranged. Nothing happened. Just a woman sat by herself in peace who is now being harassed online. If you see a Palestinian flag and that triggers you, that's a you problem. It says more about people who are offended by the flag of oppressed people. So to those that get angry at the sight of the flag of Palestine, the conclusion I can draw is that you're a racist. I mean, it's not a Hamas flag, is it? That's something I've been trying to get across for years now when it comes to this, that the whole debate revolves around anti-Palestinian hatred. Don't let the mainstream media muddle the discourse. That is what it is. Being pro-Palestinian is a controversial position. It shouldn't be, but it is. Rhetoric from pundits, Israeli politicians, are now blurring the line between ordinary Palestinians and Hamas. And it doesn't mean that the meaning behind the rhetoric has changed. Rather, they are being more obvious about their bigotry. And that's how it links back to this post. There's no crime here. No one's being problematic. It's just the simple sight of a flag has caused anger among pro-Israel organizations and people. Now, to some who might say, well, what if you were to see an Israeli flag? How would you feel? Well, I mean, I see it all the time and it doesn't bother me one bit. I think Israel has a right to exist. However, there is still a difference. One is engaging in ethnic cleansing and has been occupying a country for 75 years. That's a legitimate reason for people to be offended by the Israeli flag. But given all of that context, we've seen more of a victim mentality from the pro-Israel side. And I just want to be clear, okay, that I'm talking about Israel, not Jewish people, since many people are deliberately blurring that line, which in of itself is anti-Semitic. I think if a nation is engaging in genocide, where the death toll currently sits at 30,000 dead Palestinian people, then turning around and trying to make it out that all Palestinians are evil, which people are doing, by the way, it's not hyperbole, and that they're saying that they want to see the destruction of Israel, is peak victim mentality and gaslighting. As for being Jewish, anti-Semitism is on the rise and we should all oppose it wherever we see it. There is no contradiction between standing up for Palestinian people and being against anti-Semitism. And to those that think that, they are race baiting. They are deliberately trying to divide, and these people are pieces of shit. What do you think? Please drop a comment below. It helps the algorithm, I think. I mean, to be honest, what do I know? I mean, trying to understand the algorithm is pointless, but I am interested in your thoughts. But don't hesitate. Comment if you agree, comment if you disagree, particularly since we will be responding to comments and, you know, I like disagreement. Also, if you have any ideas of what type of content Turn Left could do, that'll be cool. Maybe a podcast? I don't know. But, you know, let's be ambitious. Also, it would be greatly appreciated if you had some spare cash to either become a member on YouTube for 99p or subscribe to our Patreon, which you can choose either £3 or £5 per month. This helps with costs, especially when it comes to ambitious content, interviews, for example. Last interview we did was in London. We had to hire another camera, bought lighting equipment, microphones, hire out the venue, all sorts of things. But also, I'd like to say thank you to existing patrons, members, and subscribers. Now, not the most uplifting story to kickstart the new year, but don't blame me. That's just because politics is completely fucked. But Happy New Year, everyone.